do share. Mike V. Actions, load layout. Hold on a second. You shut off my screen so I don't get distracted. Okay. Power hour. I'm going to keep to the script. When I go on tangents, I don't go on things I want to talk about. We're going to talk about retailing stocks continuing to go up, Bitcoin, how that was a failure, AGQ, the fade into the ODT and Friday weekly unwind, pure stocks acting well, ONDS, PL, Moss, Tesla hanging in well, UNH hanging in there well. Riven, didn't see that coming. Lemonade, sold it. The boys told me yesterday I punted. Scroll up. All right, go to the YouTube channel. Everybody's a really good stock. I'm going to tell you one thing. Very good stock pick. BBB, keep an eye on AIG, that it'll take over. Scroll it. All you get to do is scroll. Click images to enlarge. For example, market movers, pre-market, click it. I'm going to get into it in a second. Okay, I got my list here. Let's go to this one. Is my screen share? Hold on. I don't want to look at my quotes. Where is it? Share. Share. Okay. All right. Gemini. I had a bad feeling about this one. Had a lot of it. Oh, you know what? I didn't have a lot of it. Hold on. I had a lot of it. It's like 12,000, 14,000. I wasn't comfortable with the position. Okay. It was either going to work big or it wasn't going to work at all. You know what the thing is? It's not. It says Gemini Space. It's not even a space stock. It's a crypto situation. That's why. And I'm a Gemini. All right. So I got a lot of this freaking thing, correct? So let's go pre-market. 4:30. You know how I get up early. Stock pre-market. Where are we? Right at December 12th. It's trading high is 1565. Okay. I'm in it for what? 1472. All right, am I really in to make it 70 cents? If I was short, it'd be up 20%. I'm not that type of person where I'm like, oh, if it was me, what was me? If I was long, seriously. So, settings, show executions, Gemini. I'm trying to sell some in the morning. It's my first sale, 6 o'clock in the morning, all the way to the right, 1534. Then I had a bad feeling. Where's the open? Okay, they did the dip. I thought they were going to do the dip, then the rip. All right, so Gemini, there's the open. All right, stock's trading 15. All right, there it is, trading 15, basically 15 the strike price, which I thought was going to happen as per yesterday's video. Power hour. All right, so I'm turning around. All of a sudden, it's 1373. I'm like, get past it. And by the way, it looked like it was going lower than 1373. So finally, I started scaling out, like 1474. I started buying a little bit. I thought maybe it'd rip. My final sale on is right there on Gemini. It's like 1480. All right, it didn't work right away. It's not one of these things that I wanted to hold in, Kyle. It's probably got another move in it. Don't get me wrong. Stock like that. Okay, let's keep going. AEO. Retail. Macy's. TJ Maxx was the first the best of breed, the middle best of breed, and the end best of breed. PL, you want to talk about a stock with relative strength, volume, price action. This is it. Space stations. Walmart, ripping. There's the chart on Walmart. Got everything you want, Walmart. Recession, high, retail, it's got the whole kit and caboodle. Obviously, we can talk about the AGQ fade. There's the candle, there's the bar. What that says to me, beautiful, okay? You know, that's the scar. Scars take time to heal. I'm not saying it's over. Just saying it was a little euphoric last night as I'm looking to sound like everybody. The ratio to gold, silver's got 30% at this move, and people that I follow. So come on. So there's the bar. It's a scar. It's got range, price action. It's tradable to me. It's what I like to see. All right, IBIT. They wanted it all. There's my background. Look at it. IBIT went from the penthouse to the poorhouse to the penthouse to the poorhouse. That was the supposed follow through last evening on that reversal. Now it's over. Oh, hold on. Now it doesn't look so good. ONDS. Okay, theme. Got everything you want. Moss. Not sexy. It's working. Another stock that fertilizer. All right, so we're boomers. Whatever. Procter and Gamble's looking. Look at this. I'm in it. Clorox, bleach and sandals. Clorox, symbol CLX on the New York Stock Exchange. Get to know it. Birkenstocks. They make high-end sandals too. I love these things. A little pause. I get it. There's earnings later in the week. Well, tomorrow. But later in the week is I posted on TGH. Stocks for those big cap traders like a Gerard. No offense, you guys knows what he's doing. Apple acting well, believe it or not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This could be the situation where Apple pulls a Google and the rest of them go down, just like Google. Just this is what Google did that. Now Apple can do what Google did. Believe me. UNH, CNC, Music Factory. Sexy stock taking calls at ABSI. I bought it. And I bought it late. S taking calls. You, by the way, look at that thing, gap and go. Another one. You pulling a PL. Vertex taking calls. I did buy some in the fund. I'm not married to it. There it is. It's okay. I feel it. It needs news. It's obviously binary, but if it gets above a gapper, and then it's off to the races. I did buy it. It's actually worth the calls. I shouldn't have bought the common stock, but in the fund, I don't buy common stock. I don't buy options. Citibank. Another one. You think it was a space stock? This stock I'm about to pull up here. It's Bank of America. Shopify. What happened there? You know what, G? I'm going to tell you something. This is acting like Apple. That held, man. That held where you wanted it to. Shop on the 50-day. What a close on this thing. Calls clean. That's clean. That's not. If you own that stock right now, you got to be happy. Sexy. JMIA taking calls. Wolf was taking calls. Everybody loved it until today. Broke the freaking 10-day. A&F. Oh my God. I covered this thing under the figure 95. Half the position. 94.72. Oof. Thank God I covered that stock. Here, it was 94.72. And the low that move was 90 what? 370? There it is. 104. Holy shit. You does go with the airlines. I know they do security. Does so does Sentinel One, doesn't it? I thought G. Gerard, I thought Sentinel One does the scanners too. They do something with airlines, don't they? Let's look at some tech stocks. All right. I told you, I always say the whole time, I'm not the bit well. I'm not concentrating on the short side. You know, you want to short these things down when they're down $10, $20. No, Jabil. Well, it's holding all the moving averages. Celestica, you know, pulling a Shopify, SanDisk. Moving average. Avago on the lows. Avago on the lows. As excuse me, Upstart takes calls. And you know, I'm gonna tell you something. You know, I'm pretty self-deprecating, as if that's the word. I don't want to look at my positions. Where's the freaking screen here? I sorry to act like a piker, but if I look at the screen, then I get distracted, and then it's all over for everybody. Hold on a second. You see that grown man going like that with his if I look at something, I'll get triggered on it. I'm trying to make a freaking point here. I've seen some gentlemen. Avago. There it is. It's pulling Oracle. Actually, you know what? We'll look at Oracle. I didn't get caught in this thing. This is going to bounce around this area unless there's a market implosion. And when I'm talking about implosion, I'm talking about Procter & Gamble going down and freaking this will waffle with this area. They're not going to pay you that easily. But Oracle, Avago, Qualcomm. How's Qualcomm? Avago. Nevada's not looking good. You know what else is not looking good? No, you flip this chart upside down and be chirping. This is going to close on the low. This will close on the low. But thanks, Mike V. It's over. And I'm going to tell you, you flip that chart upside down, that tests the proverbial 200-day. Lulu taking calls. How about advanced micro devices? You want to talk about it? Lulu taking calls. Someone stepping up in Lulu right here. All right. SEI. They couldn't shut up about this stock. Okay, all I heard for the past freaking 2 weeks was this thing, relative strength. This one right here. SCI. Boom. I get it. Rounding top. I don't know. I mean, you know. SanDisk. Light. How about this thing? Man. That's how it works. That's why I do what I do. Light. I gave away a month's gains in a day. A day. iRobot. Hope he took the profits. iRobot. Bullish. BE. Everybody's this BE looked great. Now it's all BE finished. NXT. went from the pure house that looked beautiful. Look at NXT. Now you're in big trouble. Now you're in trouble on that thing. You're in big trouble. That looked beautiful last night. Because everybody's chirping about this thing. Me too. Look at this. This is what you want to see. Why can't someone buy some freaking Go grocery outlet? Sweet Green. They're buying Leaps. All right. Anybody there? I know you're there. They're buying Leaps. Somebody stepped in for 3/4 of a bone. What year is this? 25? 2 years from now. They're going to get paid in 13 months from now. Nice call, problem. All right. Grocery outlet. A-Lab. A-Lab did the same thing NXT did. I couldn't believe the range it went from negative to positive yesterday. Look at that move. If you don't love trading, we're in the wrong game right now. Here it is. This guy's sharp. Listen, you know me. I'll do it all. Sometimes egregiously incorrectly. I told you. And the same was for Oracle. When I say I'm not even going near Avago or the group, there's a situation going on there. Believe me. There's the Public Jesus feed for those of you. You can always go to the Tradeview market site and the Public Jesus feed. Look at this. I wish you guys would comment in the regular room so I don't have to keep going back to the YouTube and checking it. Be honest with you. I'm going to go straight up. Come on. Sweet Green bombs. I saw that Bros was taking calls. Comment in the regular. Core weave. That's horrible. You know what else looks bad? This is the one. This is expensive. Speaking of the core weave, they both look horrible. But this one's holding with the moving it. You know, all right, let's do some. Either way, core CRCL is a short to me because it's under my New Year's resolution, and it's under the 200 day. Core Reef doesn't have one yet. That's negative. You like Sweet Green, Jeff? J Norm? Listen, obviously, it's not a stock I wanted. It's not really the one. I don't. What am I going to do? So I'll buy 40,000. And I'll build up to. I would rather buy 20,000 lottos going out. I'm not going to buy Leaps. Probably not even make it the point. So I'd rather do that. Let's get back to business. CGC, more calls. Sweet Green. They're lighting up the board on Sweet Green. All right. This is something, Gerard, you there? I'm buying it. Fuck am I in this thing? I'm buying on the phone, the mobile fund. You might know it. Where's this thing? Trade. Votes. Sweet Green. Buy Sweet Green. I'm not going to look at this thing. Might as well buy donut. All right, we good? Everybody good? Tesla taking calls. Desolate taking calls. Yeah, no, J Norm, I understand. You're right. The market is telling us the consumer stuff is better. So unless you just purely trade tech stocks, let's buy some freaking sweet green. I get it. It's a bull market somewhere. Jim Cramer says, I get it. All right, I'll watch CoreWeave go down to the 60s. No problem. I'll watch sweet green go to 10. Get a freaking trade. Leave it there. Cheers, everybody. Jose, well done. Team Tradeview. Jose, have a good weekend.